What distinguishes Searching Light from other games is the parallel worlds mechanic. When you press right click in desktop or swipe in mobile, the player switches between the gray world and the color world. It gets interesting when I tell you that there are things that are only visible in the color world or only in the gray world or both. For example, in the first level, there is a path full of spikes that you must to switch between worlds to go through it. Another core mechanic of Searching Light is the ability of moving objects. The player transforms into a flying sphere when you drag an object. This is useful when an object is blocking the path. So, mixing both mechanics, you must switch between worlds and move the boxes to go to the next part of the level. This also can be used to illuminate the path if you hold a click or tap anywhere in the screen. Okay, in this specific scene, there is a box that is in the color world and another box that is in both worlds. I mean, that is visible in the color world and the gray world. So, what happens when we try to place both boxes in the same place? You can do this by placing the box where the other box should be and switch worlds to see both. One of the first things we game developers do is implement collision logic, and as you can guess, an object can move until it hits something solid, since two objects cannot occupy the same place in space unless they are quantum particles, then they can be anywhere until you observe them. I created a fun solution for this. When two objects are in the same place, a giant woman appears and kills a player for breaking the laws of Searching Light. I implemented this by simply checking if a solid object is colliding with another one. If so, both objects start to shake. Then the screen shakes, making a quake effect, and a portal appears, and finally the giant woman arrives to end this. She has the very moon in her hand and attacks by summoning moons that go fast to the player and kill him. Then everything goes normal and the game restarts. I also want to bring here how I implemented her hair. I created a sprite that is a particle of hair. Then I defined a hair class with properties like position, direction, and rotation. Using this class, I created multiple instances stored in an array. In each frame, the direction and position of each hair instance is updated based on the previous instance properties, creating a flowing motion. Our artist, HoruSaku, made a digital art of this character. Personally, it's one of my favorite designs of Searching Light. Hey, what do you think of this solution? Any idea or improvement for this mechanic? I'll read it in the comment section. Until next time, keep exploring, playing, and most important, keep creating. See you in the next update.